Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. Got to share this out. Hit the wrong button. Welcome, welcome. I thought I would hop in. Oh, I wasn't planning on it, but you know what? Sometimes, well, not sometimes, Spirit's always in charge. Spirit is always in charge. So anyway, here I am. I don't know what's going to happen, but I thought I would come in and say hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. And if you just missed the end of my live on YouTube, yeah, there was a message that came through for someone, and I mean, of course, that's my goal, is to try to bring people through. It doesn't mean it always, always happens. Sometimes I don't have anyone that pops in, but when it happens and I can give the information, that I made a promise, for you guys that are new, I made a promise to God, thank you, that I would walk my journey as I've been asked to. And I love the journey, and I've also made a vow to God that I would come on here and not charge for any of my lives in order to give back in service. So that's what's going on. However, and especially if you're new, however, I don't pick and choose anyone to give a session to, okay? I don't pick and choose. These are all spirit guided here, okay? So some of my mods were able to join me from the YouTube. Hello, hello. Love you all. I have new videos. The one that I just uploaded this morning, I'm pretty proud of myself. I tried to keep, my voice was cracking and I was emotional, but it is about end of life. So if you, and there's Laura. Hello, Laura. Laura, welcome, welcome. One of my new mods. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I do have four new videos. So as a lovely energy exchange, please go watch my videos. I have a playlist. On the top is Mediumship. There's also a playlist of my hospice videos. I was a hospice worker for 9 years, and I learned so much from my hospice work. And so when I saw this video that Hospice Nurse Julie also stitched, I knew that I had to stitch it. Hospice Nurse Julie, if you're not following her, she is so giving awesome education for end-of-life information, okay? So anyway, all of you are welcome in my live. All of you are welcome. However, this is a no-hate zone, so if you've come in with hate in your heart, this is not the place for you. If you found yourself in here and you're like, I don't want to be in here, I'm not an airport. You do not have to announce your departure. You just click the X button and you move right on, okay? I am awesome. How are all of you? And if you're new here, let me know if you found me scrolling through TikTok. Yeah, I happen to love trees. I have my oracle decks with trees. I have my backdrops with trees. So I want to say to everybody, we all, and everyone is welcome, even if you're skeptical and you don't believe, that's okay. As long as you're here with an open heart and not judging, that's kind of, I have things that I don't judge. I just go in and go, I'm skeptical here. I'm going to sit with it and I'm going to keep an open mind. That's what I ask. I'm awesome. Lots of people scrolling through TikTok today. Welcome, welcome. So yes, I am an evidential psychic medium. You found me through Matt and Dana. One of my videos, I was on their podcast. So, y'all, please don't come in and ask me to answer a personal question, okay? My lives are not about answering somebody's personal question. My lives are not about picking and choosing someone to give a reading to. All of my lives are spirit guided, Okay, I leave that up to the universe. If somebody's going to come through, they're going to come through. And please also, oh, there's the crown. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, just know that I'm not going to answer any personal questions if a loved one wants to come through. And that's what I do. I'm an evidential psychic medium. I do bring forth details from a loved one that's crossed over. Thank you for the gifts. They are not necessary. They are not. Hello, everyone popping in. Gifts are not necessary. All my lives are free. But I do thank you. Okay, I do thank you. So an evidential medium brings forth details, names, ages, dates, how they lived, how they crossed, what's going on earth right now. I love it when that happens. Thank you guys for the gifts. You guys are so kind. As a beautiful energy exchange, first of all, please tap the screen. Thank you for sharing out the live. Thank you for following me. You love my videos. Thank you. That is my goal. Some of my videos are fun. Some of them are funny. Some of them are me dancing because I am trying to get people up dancing and living life. So I triple dog dare any of you to duet any of my dance videos. Okay? Any of my dance videos. I triple dog dare you. You love my books. Thank you. So I just, this is my only TikTok. This is my only TikTok. There are somebody told me 200 fakes of me. Y'all, they're going to try to follow you. They're going to try to give you a message from me. That isn't me. I do not have time in my life to go out searching out somebody to give a message to. Hello, spiritual plumber. If you're going to get a message from somebody on here, that's not me. Okay? Be very vigilant. The only way to contact me is through my website or directly to my email. Okay? There's only one of me. Well, thank God you don't want more than one of me hanging out. Oh, hang on a minute. I got to enhance something. There we go. It's working now. Here. Let me get through with a few announcements, and then I'll tune in and see if we have a loved one coming through. If not, we might just do a spiritual Q&A, okay? Whispers of the White Dove is my very first book, my inspirational poetry. I feel like I am the white dove in my spirit. And then the second one, Heart of the White Dove, it won a 5-star award. There is a story about the cancer. The cancer. I will never claim the cancer. But there is a story about the cancer. I was a hospice worker for 9 years. There are some stories in there about that. There are some spiritual short stories and a few poems. So thank you all. They are on Amazon. Thank you. Thank you. Pretty soon I'm going to make the announcement about my children's book, the title, what it's about. We are hoping for an April. Yes, I know they come in. Yep, they come in and they watch. So today is, today is March 11th, 23, all day, okay? I'm just writing a few things down because in a little bit I'm going to clear the energy with my beautiful brass Tibet bowl, and then I'm going to pull a couple of collective cards for everybody. Then I'm going to see, okay? I am so excited about I don't claim any cancer. I never claim it. Doesn't belong to me. I don't claim it. That's why I've always called it the cancer, okay? All right, so, and please don't spam questions over and over again. I will not be answering those because that's not what my live is about, okay? Please, good, Paula, good. I'm doing pretty good myself, okay? All right, so I am going to clear the energy. I do want to thank 30,000 likes already. How did that happen? Oh my gosh. Woo, how did that happen? I'm beyond blessed. In fact, when I was on my YouTube, there's my blessed cup. Every day I open my eyes, I'm blessed. Every morning when I open my eyes, one of the things I get is a kiss from my dog, okay? And I say, what kind of trouble can I get into today? Oh, anyway, it's a beautiful day. I'm going to get out in nature. But when I finished the tube, I was like, I don't know, I'm going to go hop on TikTok for a little while. So I do want to thank you in advance for watching my videos. The newest one that I just uploaded, my voice was a little cracked about it because it was a very emotional video that I stitched about end of life and how this family, this family and how they're saying goodbye. But you know, there's really no goodbyes. We are losing the physical part of our loved ones, but they're not lost. They know exactly where they're at, but we have lost that physical part of them. Okay? All right, so here we go. I'm going to clear the energy from my brass Tibet bowl. Oh, the corgi. Thank you, Jody. This is my beautiful brass Tibet bowl. Here we go. I am going to clear the energy. Tell me where you might feel this in the body, okay? And tell me where everyone is from. I usually feel this in my heart chakra. Earlier on the tube, I felt it in the head area. Interesting. And tell me where you might feel it in the body and tell me where everyone's from. I am temporarily up in northern Arizona. Moderators, please give a wave and follow these beautiful moderators. And also, thank you for the dragon, the feathers. Y'all, oh, don't get me emotional. Every one of you that are sending the gifts, thank you. It's not necessary, but it's appreciative. So I'm in northern Arizona. I left the Phoenix area so that, oh, Ireland. I miss Ireland. I've been there. I moved up north so that I could become a volunteer park ranger at my favorite place. Oh, Reno. I just see that. In the middle of May, I am going to be in Reno visiting family, my sister. I might be doing some gallery readings while I'm there. I don't know yet. We haven't finalized it. Follow me to keep updated on that. All right, here we go. Woo! I actually feel it in the heart and the head. I usually just feel it in the heart. There you go. Woo! Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I am going to pull a couple of collective cards. You don't have to claim it if you don't want to. I just like to do something to get things started, and then I'm going to see if I have any loved ones popping in. Thank you for almost 50,000 likes, y'all. Thank you. I have all 4 of her decks, okay? Soul trees, as you can tell, I love trees. All of her decks are about trees. Allison Williams Yee. So I'm going to pull one from her deck, and I am going to pull one. Let me see. I dropped something. Oh, here it is. Oh, this is my very own heart. Hello, Esperanza. All my beautiful mods. My very own Heart Rock Oracle cards. I'm all sold out, just so you know. I haven't reordered. I'm all sold out. But I find Heart Rocks in nature, and I got messages. So I took some of my favorite ones, turned them into a Heart Rock Oracle cards. Right now, I'm focused on getting that children's book published. It's almost ready to rock and roll. You love my cards. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so let's pull one from my deck. But I will announce when I can get them reordered. I will announce when they've come in, okay? You have a heart rock on your shelf. Lots of us go out and find heart rocks, okay? All right, so here we go. I put the deck down, okay? Whoop! 2 cards came out. We're going to get 3 collective to begin with. Oh, so here's the other one. Here we go. It's almost ready for publishing. The illustrator is just finishing up some of the illustrations. Very excited. It's a different kind of children's book. Spiritual. It's going to help children. It's going to help parents. Pretty soon, as soon as I'm done with my meeting with the editor and such, I'll talk about the book and what it, because we're trying to get the cover finished, okay? Woo! Okay, here we go. Here's the first card. Generational healing. Man, this is a biggie for a lot of us. Woo! Generational healing. When you do your healing, it helps break the cycle of those who went before and after us. Okay? When we say those that went before and after us, I'm a firm believer in reincarnation. So if we're going to be doing our healing to help the generational stuff, those beings are going to come back into another lifetime. And so by doing our own healing, it's helping to break that cycle. Okay? And therefore giving us wisdom. Doing that generational healing, giving us wisdom. Okay? That's pretty cool. Now, also, part of this this healing, this self-healing is sticks and stones. Sticks. Oh, thank you, user. It looked like user love. I'm not really sure. Thank you for that. That's beautiful. Sticks and stones. You know that old phrase, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me? Don't allow others' negative words to stick to you. Don't allow others' negative words to stick to you. Okay? Guys, with the gifts today, thank you. Sticks and stones. So while we're doing this healing work, okay, this generational healing, we're going to be obtaining wisdom. And while we're doing all that, please don't let somebody's words and negativity stick to us. Okay? All right. There you go. That was collective cards. I don't know if I have a loved one that's going to be popping in. I will tune in. If I do have a loved one popping in, I'll let you know. Right now, it's kind of quiet. I do want to thank everybody for coming in. Lots of new followers. Thank you. Tapping the screen, it's at almost 75,000 likes. 444 in the chat. That's a good one. Okay. So I want to welcome. It's kind of quiet. I'm not at the moment feeling somebody popping in. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to do some spiritual Q&A. Okay. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you, DJ. I'm not answering personal questions. I'm just answering some spiritual questions for the moment. And then in a little bit, shortly, I'm going to pull cards by age groups. You're going to get another opportunity for a collective card, 18 to 30, 31 to 50, 51 to 70, and 71 all the way up, okay? Sobriety journey, congratulations. I have been sober since 1999. All right. I am feeling fabulous today, okay? Those of you who want to know what you're here to learn, sit in silence and talk to your, I call it the higher self, okay? Let me share this really quick. When people say higher self, some people say, well, what's the higher self? Dr. Michael Newton, I have a friend who lets me use her P.O. box because I had a P.O. box and it never got utilized, so I just got rid of it. You can always send me an email asking for that, okay? Let me finish this really quick. Dr. Michael Newton wrote a book called Journey of Souls, and this was the one that my whole body vibrated and shook when I read this book because I knew it was truth. When we make a decision to come to Earth, okay, we make this decision, we make the plan, this person, that person, this is how we're going to live, what we're going to do. Then our council says, well, how much of your essence do you want to take to Earth? Think about this. Our spirits, our essences are so expansive, there's no way we could take it all into these meat suits. These are meat suits. This is a temporary housing, if you will. So when we decide how much percent to put into these meat suits, the other percentage is on the other side. So when we're talking to our higher self, we're talking to us. Us. Who better to give guidance than our higher self? Hello. Okay. Do our loved ones who have passed meet our children on the other side before they are born? Yes. Yes, we do. Let me answer that question really quick. When my son and his wife got pregnant, I was at my sacred place, and I was in the middle, out in there was the desert and some cactus and stuff. And I saw something shiny. Now, what's interesting is my mom sends me a penny. My mother sends me dimes. No, excuse me. My brother sends me dimes. My mother sends me pennies. The day before, I found a quarter on the ground. And then when I was looking down, there was a quarter, there was a penny, and there was a dime. The quarter was my grandson. My brother and my mother were taking care of him before he was born. So yes. Okay. How do we know you're not making this up? I don't have any reason to discuss how I know or not know. Many of the things, it's my belief system, and that's really all that matters is my belief system, and that's what I believe. You believe something different, that's perfectly fine. But Dr. Michael Newton, when he took people to the other side, it was a mass awakening for me in regards to that. So I knew that it to be true, okay? So, and if people don't believe, they don't believe. I am not here to change anybody's mind, okay? Not at all. So let me see if I can answer a couple. Yes, we do reconnect with all of our loved ones. Yes, we do. Yes, do our pets send us messages? Yes, they do. I have a video about that. I have a video. Go watch the video about our animals, okay? Yeah, this is a no-hate zone, y'all. So, I don't judge anyone, and I don't want anyone in here judging other people as well. So if this is a place that is not for you, what are you doing in here? Either keep your heart and mind open or click the X button, okay? That's what I do. I talk to the other side. For those of you that are new popping in, I am an evidential psychic medium. I do bring forth messages and details from your loved ones who have crossed over. That's the evidence. Okay? The evidence is, why would I want to bring something forward? And you guys are like, I don't know. I don't know. Now, there's been a couple of times when I was reading or giving messages to a lady who was adopted. That was a struggle because she didn't know a lot about that part of her life, but she ended up getting some things that helped her. So, but I mean, yeah, spread. Oh, look at that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? Somebody just said this. If your parents were divorced, do they get back together? It's not about getting back together on the other side, but they do reconnect. Think about this. Those on the other side, they're not in their earthly forms anymore. When we get to the other side, thank you guys. When we get to the other side, we don't have those emotions like hate, anger, bitterness, unforgiving. There's only love. There's only love. Okay? So yeah, You know, I did have a friend of mine, but my best friend was like, I hope I don't see that person on the other side. I'm sure she did. And it's not the same. I'm not currently, I do have a one-on-one that I kind of mentor, but I'm not doing a whole lot of developmental mentorship right now. It's one of the things that I plan on doing. How do you ask for a sign? You just ask. Okay? You just ask. You can sit in the quiet and say, for me, it's my mama. Mama, can you send me a sign? Can you make it in my face? You can ask them to send you a specific sign. You can do that. But when you ask, be open. Be open. It could be on a license plate, could be in a song, it could be an animal, it could be birds. Okay? You know, I do believe that when our animals cross over, they do help us. I do feel that. In one of my videos a while back, the one about animals, this golden retriever had come through and gave a lot of details. They are around us. You can feel them sometimes sitting next to you, laying on the bed with you, okay? What was a life-changing experience you had as a hospice worker? Oh, y'all, look at that. We're going to hit 100,000 likes. I had so many life. I'll share one that was really important to me, and I'll share one about a pet as well. So I went to go see one of my patients. We were always watching a cooking show. He said, Pam, can you get up and change the station and put it on, you know, Rachel Ray or whatever. And when I did that, I felt somebody behind me, and in my head I said, who is that? And she said, my name is Barbara. And I'm like, okay. Now, I knew that I couldn't turn around and tell him who's Barbara because he wasn't open to that. We aren't to just go around spewing things as a psychic medium. It's unethical. You know, people don't, not some people want it. I don't just randomly walk up to somebody and go, oh, I got your, you know, passed over loved one. But anyway, so I turned around, and because I was a massage therapist for hospice, and I started to work with him, and he's like, did I ever show you a picture of my wife? She's been gone 5 years. And I said, no. He showed me her picture, and he goes, her name is Barbara. So I knew she was there, and a couple of weeks he took his new journey. And so for those of you interested, if you want a personal one-on-one, send me a message to my website or my email. I'll get back to you. Now, there is another story involving a pet. And this was a gentleman who struggled for a while. He had some heart condition. I was there to help, you know, some of the fluid in the body and such. And his wife was his main caregiver. They had a beautiful dog, beautiful. Always would greet me at the door. She knew I was going to take care of him, that kind of thing. Apparently, what happened was I had a dream, and the dog kept coming up to me and trying to get my attention. And I was like, wow, this was incredible. Well, the next morning, I found out that my patient had crossed over. When I spoke with the wife, because I went right over there to console her and sit with her, she said, it's this, and the dog came running at me. And she said, it's so bizarre because when at first they called 911 because she didn't know what was happening. They all came in. It was so stressful. The dog was stressed, so she shooed the dog into the other room. Okay. Hello, Daniel John. She shooed the dog into the other room. And she said, I know that my dog went to you in a dream to say, come help, because he was struggling. And it made sense because I was like, the dog was trying to get my attention in the dream. And she goes, I know, that's what happened. So anyway, that was pretty interesting. You know, our animals are awesome. So I see that author Daniel John popped in while I was trying to share that story. Welcome, Daniel. For those of you who might be in the Reno area, I am trying to schedule a gallery reading because I'm going to be there. So keep an eye out. It's possible. I am this close to talking about the title of my book and what it's about. I'm pretty excited. By email, pam@pamsears.com. I will get back to you. I'm getting caught up on my emails. I am booking one-on-ones into April. Okay, so that's pretty good for me. All right. So let's just see. I get impressions when they start showing up. I feel an energy first, and then it's like getting words in my head. I'll start getting words. I'm the brother. I'm mom. I'm this. I'm that. And then it's like a typewriter inside my brain is kind of how. Do our loved ones know when we are going to pass? Yes. When I was a hospice worker, yes, our animals do see the other side. When I was a hospice worker, 9 years of it, I would be in the room and it would be so crowded with spirits. And so many of our they would say, there's so-and-so, there's my mom, there's my dad. Yes, they know when we're going to cross over and they come to help us. Okay. Y'all, if you have not watched my brand new video about, oh man, saying goodbye is hard. In this video, I stitched a video about the end of life. And this young girl, and she's young, she took a trip. All the family were coming to say goodbye. I had a hard time doing the video, but my voice was cracking. But anyway, go watch my brand new video. Well, I have 4 new videos. Do our loved ones know we are missing them? They do. Now, let me tell you this. They don't, they don't have all these emotions over there. They're just going home. They become unconditional love. They're not sad. They're not angry. They know that we miss them. They love us. They absolutely love us. And they do show up and they do visit and hang out with us. Okay. Hello, Kat. Welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you, Miss Kat? How do we open ourselves up to get messages from our loved ones? Miss Kat is one of my new moderators. Say hey to Kat. I recommend, because like Daniel John is in here, he knows, you don't need me, him, or anyone else to talk to your loved ones. You don't need us. You sit down, you go into the quiet, wherever it feels comfortable for you. You may feel them, an energy around you. There may be something with the face. You might feel something. You might smell something. Their cologne, if they smoked a pipe, or cigars, cigarettes. If they did a lot of baking of a particular dish, that might be a favorite. You might smell that. Talk to them and say, I miss you. Can you bring me a sign? Let me know you're here. This happens a lot if something's going on, like a picture frame. That's what happened with one of my sweet clients yesterday. The picture frame fell over. That was her husband. So it's like they come through and they make noise and they do things so that you know that they're there. They may come to you in birds, dragonflies, butterflies. One lady even showed up with frogs. You might see something on a license plate. Songs, repeated songs. So yeah, that's right, Daniel John. It's like this. It's just, you do not need us. Now, when somebody says, but I never hear them back. They do whisper. It takes a little, I would say sometimes it takes a little bit of practice to go, okay, show me that you're there. One time when I wasn't sure about my mom, I put my hand out and I said, Mama, can you touch my hand if you're here? And sure enough, it happened. And they come to us in dreams. I did a video on dreams. If you have a dream and you wake up and they were in the dream and there was warmth and hugs and you just were so loved, that was a visitation dream. Okay? But if you have a dream of them and it's nightmares, that's not a visitation dream. That's our own grief and our own fears. Okay? So let's see. you know, for those of you popping in, my lives here are free. I don't ever charge in my lives. I just want you to know that they are all spirit guided, okay? Right now, I'm not technically feeling spirit coming through, so that's why they miss us in a sense that their love for us goes on forever. But they are home. They are home, and they don't miss us like we miss them because they're right there. Why? You know, they do. They miss that physical aspect of us, but in all, there's just Ms. popping in. So it's like they don't miss us in the way that we miss them because they're always there and they're around us. Okay? And Rebecca, Healing Medium, has popped in. We have a lot of colleagues popping in. Could all of my beautiful colleagues give a wave? Can all of my mods please give a wave and follow these people? Okay? Sometimes a scent can spark a memory that can trigger a visitation. I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure of that. Oh, and see, someone is sitting here saying, can you tell my husband I'm sorry? You know what? There is only forgiveness on the other side. You don't need me to tell him that. He hears you. You tell him. But there's forgiveness. You don't need to hold on to the fact, like if people say we had a fight before they passed, we weren't getting along when they passed. There's only love and forgiveness. I want you to know that, okay? So Kat is pinning everybody, and there's just Ms. All of my mods, all of my colleagues give a wave, okay? I used to wake up at 3:33 every morning, and I just realized that that is a personal sign for me. And when I see 333 and I see it 3 times, that's my guide's way of saying, pay attention, we're talking to you. So you know what? We are on this temporary playground. It's a, and now all my mods are being pinned. Make sure you follow these beautiful people. You know, they go home. They go home. This is not our home. This is a playground. Think about being an actor on a stage, okay? They are living more, they're living now more than they ever did on earth because we're home, okay? That's why I am not, welcome everybody, I am not afraid to cross over. None whatsoever. No, because think about it. I've been putting off going certain places. When I'm on the other side, I can go anywhere that I want to go. Okay. That's why so many little ones, they say, oh my gosh, I see that. You know, the little ones who maybe never even met a grandparent, they will point to a picture and be giggling because that person's been hanging out. I love it. I love it. My mom just had a 20-year, she's been gone 20 years as of the 8th. And you know, grief is always there. It changes, but it's always there. And I have been doing really well with all of Mom's anniversaries. But this 20-year hit me hard. And you know, they say, but you're a medium. You know, why are you missing them? Because I'm missing the physical part of them. Okay? So, you know, we all come here, and I personally believe that when it's time for us to cross over, that's a done deal. That's my opinion. Some people think that we get exit points, and maybe that's true. I can't verify that. Sometimes people say we get exit points and we get options. I've had some people that I have talked to that had a near-death experience, and they were given a choice to go back or stay. Interesting. So, I can't answer all those questions about, but I do firmly feel that we have a date, okay? So, anyway, I love you all. Ashley is in the house. Ashley is another new moderator. Hello, hello. And you know what? Like some people, they want to talk about like unsolved cases. I don't work with unsolved cases. And I've had a lot of people that have said, you know, how did this happen? We're going to court. It was a murder. And you know what? we're not always going to get answers. 9 times out of 10, the other side, they don't want to focus on that. It's like that doesn't matter. They don't want to talk about that. Okay? They're not going to come in and solve something. Okay? It's like, it's a need to know. You don't need to know that. They're in forgiveness mode. Okay? So sometimes we're just not, and sometimes we'll never get those answers. How do we know all of ours went to heaven? Because in the 35 years that I've been doing this professionally, not one person who has come through talks about hell. Everyone crosses over. Everyone crosses over. Everyone. Everyone goes to the light. Can we escape karma? No. That will be dealt with, but everyone goes to the other side. They're not stuck somewhere. They're not stuck. Okay? Now, sometimes what people will pick up, we can leave behind some energy, okay? Some people, like the light seer, he always calls it echo consciousness. There's residual energy. There's residual energies, okay? Hell is not real. Hell is a man, and I will hold on to that forever. Hell is not real. That was made up. That was man-made. Okay? This is all the information that has come through from all the people on the other side. So I am holding that belief system. Does it mean you all have to believe the same thing I do? Absolutely not. That's why we're all unique people. Okay? Our loved ones don't pick and send us babies. We all have a journey that has been planned. Okay? Do they take emotions? No, there's only love. They don't take all of those emotions with them. There's only love. Babies have their own journeys. Spirits say, okay, I'm going to be born to this family because I want to learn this lesson. Now, many of the babies that are born to us are from our soul families. That's true. Not always. But when we reincarnate, we can reincarnate with lots of different soul families. Hello, angels do. Welcome, welcome. Make sure you give a wave, angel. Make sure you follow her. I am not current. I'm going to tune in. I'm not really feeling a loved one coming in at the moment, okay? What about the near-death changes a person so much? What happens with so many people who give a wave, angel, make sure you're following, angel. It takes fear away. So many people who have taken that near-death experience, it's like, oh my gosh, there's no need to fear. No, they're not afraid of death. They know they have a purpose. I think that's what changes people, is it takes those fears away. Like the journeys that I had with the cancer, okay? It just, as a hospice worker for 9 years, I'm not afraid. So many people getting ready to take that transition and me being in the room and it's happening. I'm not afraid. So I think that's what happens with near-death experiences. Okay. Yeah, your son picked you to be his mom. Correct. When my younger one was little, he would say, you're not my mom. I don't want you to be my mom. And I said, you picked me. And he goes, I would never. I would never do that. Yeah, we pick our families. Yeah. So when somebody's giving you a hard time, it's like, you picked it. You picked that family. Just the way it is. Hey, as a quick reminder, don't forget I have a new video that I stitched, talk about end of life. Hospice nurse Julie, I saw it on hers and I was like, oh my gosh. It's about the end of life and saying goodbye. It is a powerful video that I stitched, and my voice was a little broken up because, 9 years as a hospice worker, oh my gosh, okay? You know what? Pray to help with that fear. Pray to let go of that fear. Okay? Okay? What about the energies that are not of love and light? I gotta say something that's going to be controversial for some people. we come in and we decide what kind of journey we're going to do. How would we know what the light is about if we don't know what the dark is? So I personally feel that sometimes we come in and make those hard decisions to maybe, I don't know, some people might say be a bad person, evil person, but the soul itself, oh, Angel, thank you for that swinging heart. But and I'm going to hold on to this forever. The soul isn't evil. The soul isn't evil. No, I don't have my cards on my website. My cards are all sold out. For some of my other cards, you can, like the other ones these are on Etsy. The Soul Trees Oracle cards by Allison William G. They're on Etsy. They are not my cards. My cards are sold out. But anyway, the soul is not evil, okay? The soul is not evil. But we do come in and plan on living certain things in life, okay? Can't have a hero without the villain, yes. So that's how I see it, okay? And that's right, you can't have a hero without the villain. And so when my brother passed and he did not clear his path, he didn't get rid of that anger and that bitterness, and I felt so bad. But you know what? It was a choice. And maybe that he came into this earth to experience some of that harshness. I don't know. But do you agree with me, Daniel John? The soul itself is not evil. But some of us got to come in and say, well, and you got people saying, I'll be the bad guy. I'll go. But think about this. Even my ex-husband taught me things, and his soul did it with love. Yes, I needed to get divorced, but I learned something from him. So the soul is not evil. Psychic Samantha Madrid is popping into the house. Samantha. Welcome. Give a wave. Her and I do co-lives together a lot, okay? Let's see. Somebody said, how do you get past grief? Grief never leaves. It changes. Grief never ends. It changes. It changes, like I just said, my mom just had her 20-year anniversary, and I took it really hard, although I've been doing really well all the years of her anniversary, okay? Am I keeping you company? Awesome. All right, you got the store open. You guys, Psychic Samantha Marie has a store. She does online sales and online classes. So make sure that you are following her, okay? Give a wave, all my mods. Let's see if there's some other... No, grief never goes away, like I said, but it changes. Does it get easier? It does. It does get easier. And, for me, I know where I'm going. I know they're waiting for me over there, okay? Let's see if there's somebody else that... So Sam, are you at the store today? And when I'm going to ask Samantha, when are you going to do your next online store sale? She's got a beautiful store with just about anything you can imagine in there, okay? Yeah, up and downs with grief. Absolutely, okay? You learn to live with it. When my mom left, man, that was... I didn't deal with, yes, I'll be reordering my cards. Right now, I'm really focused on the children's book. I'm pretty close to sharing the title and what it's about. OMG, I'm getting so excited. She will be at the store soon. Okay, are you going to have a sale going on? Are you going to do a store sale, Samantha? Any spirits today? You know what? Interesting. I did have a loved one pop in on the tube. Right now, I'm going to tune in. I don't know that I feel I don't know. I'm going to tune in, and if I do have somebody, you're going to try? Okay. Y'all, make sure you're following Psychic Samantha Madrid. Her store is awesome. Her and I met in person. We are bonded. We are soul sisters. I swear to God, I think we were burned at the stake as Salem witches. I swear to God. Yeah, it may be, I might be able to talk about the title here next week. I've got my meetings with my editor and my illustrator. So excited. Okay, so what time are you heading? Yeah, Samantha, are you heading out pretty soon? Do you want to hop in really quick, or do you need to leave? Hang on a minute. For some, oh, there it is. Hang on. I don't see it here. For some reason, if you can hop on for a minute, Samantha, click send me a request, because you might be busy, but I'm just giving you that option, okay? Samantha Madrid. Psychic Samantha Madrid. She's in here. Give a wave, Sam, again. Do they remember? Angel, thank you for that beautiful cloud and moon. Yeah, I don't know. But if you want to hop on for a minute, send me the request. Otherwise, I figured you might be busy getting ready to go to the store. There she is. Psychic Samantha Madrid. Follow her. I'm going to invite anyway, just in case. And if you can't hop on, that's okay. That means you've got to... Now, you know what? When you think about it, grief means we loved. Grief means we loved. Think about that. If you didn't love somebody, would you grieve them? I don't know. Okay. Oh, I thank you for the reminder. Don't put personal information in here, please. Don't put personal information. I am an evidential psychic medium. Yes, I popped on because I felt guided to. I am going to tune in a second, although I've been on here for a while, and I don't have a loved one popping in. Well, they might be, so just give it a minute. I want to thank you all for tapping the screen. 140, let me look what it says here. 145,000 likes. Thank you. And thank you for sharing out the life. Thank you for the new followers. Okay. Please give you 10 minutes. I'll try to be on here for 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to tune in for the moment, and we're going to see if I have a loved one. So hang on, y'all. Thank you for watching my new videos. As an energy exchange, I don't ever charge in my lives. I give back in service, but you got to know that they're spirit guided, okay? Okay. I might have somebody popping in, so we've got a good group of people. We have all my beautiful moderators. Thank you for the new follows, and thank you for the gifts. Yeah, I don't answer personal questions, y'all. Okay, this is, all right, I do feel somebody. This is what I'm going to do, okay? If you guys are new, welcome. Thank you for the gifts. They are not necessary. This is how it works here. We still have a lot of people in here. So this is what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm asking all of you to hold your comments. Please hold your comments. This is how it's going to happen. And holding your comment, it's really important. I'm going to tune in. I'm going to see who this is. I'm going to write down all the details. Then I'm going to give the information. You must take 100% for this to be your loved one. Okay? It must be 100%. If you can take 100%, that's when I want you to comment, and you have to comment how it resonates with you. You can't just say, I take it all. It doesn't work that way. You must be 18 in here, okay? Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Y'all, while you're waiting, tap the screen, share out the live. If you feel guided, follow me. Thank you, and thank you guys for the gifts. I do have someone, so just hold on. I'm going to get quiet just for a second and write down a few things. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Ooh. Been getting a lot of 12s lately. No, okay, thank you. I stand corrected, thank you. And I will be right back with you. Thank you all for holding. I will reopen up the comments as soon as I'm done giving this message from this loved one, once we figure out who it belongs to. So if you end up getting muted down the road, it's only for 5 seconds. We're just slowing down the chat so we can figure out who this belongs to, okay? Okay. Whew. All right. So we've got 451 in here. So welcome. If you guys are new, just popping in, I do have a loved one. So as of right now, I'm going to give all the details. Please, nobody comment. Please hold your comments. And then, and only if you can take 100%, tell me how you resonate with everything here, okay? If you can take a few things, but not all of them, that means I'm not directly connecting you with the loved one, but many of your loved ones are coming through and giving what I call a postcard, a flyby message, a hi and a bye. That happens a lot. So even though it may not be for you, there's no way I can pull through everybody's loved one. We have 466 people. But in advance, ahead of time, I want to say thank you. It's a beautiful energy exchange, I think, to go and watch my videos, comment. I am doing a triple dog dare to duet any of my dance videos. Hello, Shelly Marie Healer. I'm just now tuning in. Give a quick wave, and then thank you all for holding comments. So Shelly Marie, she's somebody new that I met that I love her page. Okay, so thank you. Here we go. This is a lot of details. So if you have a pen and a paper, write it down. This is a male, older male. He did pass from the heart. Okay, sudden, quick, not expected. He says the word jokester. Okay, he gave me the name Sissy. Sissy. Can you hear those wind chimes? He also gave me an RO name. I thought it might have been Roger, but I'm not positive. Roger, Ronnie, Robbie. There is a Dan. I believe it's Danny. There's a DA name. It sounded like Danny. Okay, it could be David. Then there's a BE name. Now, this could be Ben, or it could also be for a female. It could be Beverly. I have those. Sometimes I get full names. Sometimes I only get just little bits of it. But I do feel that the DA is Danny. All right. There is also a big yellow bus. A huge yellow bus. This is usually somebody who was a bus driver. or worked at a school, okay? Or you're the bus driver, you work at a school. He showed me a harmonica and a guitar. Harmonica and a guitar. He showed me I get this a lot lately. A target with the arrow right in the bullseye. So did one of you, if this is for you, either might have gone to Target recently, or he did a lot of Target practice, okay? The harmonica, the guitar, there is the number 12. 12 could be December, could be January 2nd. 14 could be somebody's birthday, anniversary, or January 4th. There's a number 9. That could be September. And then I was given the 23. 23 could be February 3rd. So that is the details. That is the details. So that's, whew. I am going to give my allergies. I'm going to give the information one more time, okay? Now, this is the hard part. Thank you all for holding your comments. Let's just let the ones that think this is 100% for them, let them comment. So, Ms. Monroe, keep talking. Miss Mods, keep an eye on Miss Monroe. Miss Monroe is taking quite a bit. Let's just see. Okay. So we have a male. He did pass quickly and suddenly from the heart. It is the heart. Okay. He's a jokester. He said the word sissy. Somebody obviously had something. Yeah. Keep giving. What other information can you take, Miss Monroe? Yellow bus. Yellow school bus. RO name, DA name, I believe it was Danny, BE name. There's a target with the bullseye right in the center, harmonica, guitar, yellow school bus. The number 12 could be January 2nd. The 14 could be Valentine's or January 4th. 9 could be September. And then the 23. 23 could be February 3rd. This is the hard part, so thank you for holding your comments and just letting those. If you can take a few things, don't comment. That is just your loved ones popping into the energy field and giving a flyby message. I call them postcards. So please don't comment with that. You got to take 100%. Welcome, everybody. If you're new popping in, welcome, welcome. Thank you for, and I think that Sam said give him, oh, his wife was named Betty. Okay. All right, Miss Monroe. What else can you take? And make sure you're 18, okay? Did you take the sissy? Did you take all the numbers? Yeah, you guys don't need to comment if it's a postcard. That just slows down the chat. Yeah, some of you, you're just getting postcards. You're just getting postcards. Y'all, please. Mods are going to start muting. And don't take it personal. We need to slow down the chat. Somebody, I'm missing so much. Sissy is what I call my girls. 23rd is my brother's birthday. How about the guitar, Miss Monroe? Now, the guitar and the harmonica, that tells me somebody was musical. But this could be for Miss Monroe. 12, 14, 9, and 23. So thank you all for... so the harmonic and the guitar are really talking about somebody that's musical. So Miss Monroe, I think this might be for Miss Monroe. His family, my family, is extremely musical. Okay, is there somebody that also plays the guitar? Because I saw the harmonica and the guitar. The 12 kids all play. Wow. Okay, there we go. Mods, thank you, Texas. Thank you for the gifts. Miss Monroe sounds like this is going to be for them. Everyone else, it could be postcards. Okay. So mods, I think Miss Monroe, did Miss Monroe take everything? Thank you. Miss Monroe, would you please give me consent and talk in all caps? Okay. Give me consent and talk in all caps. Somebody said Natalie may have taken it all. You have to take 100%. Natalie took all. Okay, what we have here, we have a piggyback. We have a piggyback. Natalie, please give consent. As a professional psychic medium, I ethically always want to get consent. Okay? You can't just say 100%, it doesn't work. You have to tell us how each and every detail resonates. Cody's in the house. Thank you for being here, Cody. I'm right in the middle of a loved one's message. Hang out, Cody, because that way people can follow you. So Miss Monroe and Natalie, we have a piggyback session. Piggyback means I have two people who took 100% of the details. Each of their own individual loved ones are coming through. Okay? Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Cody. Make sure that you stick around because I'm relaying a loved one's message, but Hearing Heaven is in the house. I love his lives. Okay, so thank you for that. All right, so many of you are getting postcards. Many of you are getting postcards. Just say thank you to your loved one for the postcards. If by some chance we've missed somebody, don't take it personal. Just sit back and listen for this message, okay? And I will do my best. I'm still trying to upload the other live to my tube. I will try to do this one as well. Okay, so I have two of you right now. Everyone else, mods, is there anyone else? Piggybacks are awesome. It means more than one person took 100%. It's like two for the price of one, although my sessions are free. Oh, y'all, I might get to 200,000. And also, Samantha is going to try to hop on. So if you're back, Samantha, hit the guest button, and she may tune into some of this as well. Okay, her and I do a lot of co-lives. So, Miss Monroe and Natalie, you have both given consent. He is showing me a yellow monarch. Well, monarchs are yellow, aren't they? I don't remember. Well, it's a yellow butterfly. Huge. You guys, I think it's going to happen. A yellow butterfly. The wings are huge. Miss Monroe and Natalie, how do you connect to the yellow butterfly? Yeah, monarchs are more the orange colors. This is bright yellow. You just saw a butterfly the other day in Florida, Miss Monroe. He's talking about on vacation. So he's the yellow butterfly. Natalie, you're not sure? Pay attention. You may be getting one. So Natalie, this may end up being a postcard for you, okay? And that's okay. That's okay. All right, the yellow butterfly. All right, this is really interesting, but I'm going to give what I hear. Somebody skipped a grade or should be skipping a grade, or somebody might have been so smart they skipped a grade. It was actually special because only I saw it. That was for you, Miss Monroe. He's talking about sending you the yellow butterfly. So, Natalie, this could just be postcards for you, but that's okay. We'll go on. Somebody skipped a grade or is going to skip a grade. This could be somebody that's on Earth right now or somebody on the other side. I never hold back anything, even if it sounds wonky. But he's talking about skipping a grade. Yeah, guys, hold your comments. If you were meant to be a part of this, you would have hopped in at the same time. Hello, Moody Cindy. Okay? Nobody should be commenting. Natalie, his son is smart. They skip him. Okay. I will keep that in mind. I have 5 little ones. I believe that somebody's going to be skipping a grade. Natalie has taken that. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. Got to write that down because I don't want to forget. If I don't write things down, I forget what comes out of my mouth. Go tell it on the mountain. They did skip him. Thank you, Natalie, for that validation. Go tell it on the mountain. That is a gospel song. I don't know why he's giving it. There might be some connotation to the mountain. He doesn't seem to me, thank you, he doesn't seem to be a highly religious person, okay? Oh, he doesn't seem to be a highly religious person. But it's that gospel song, Go Tell It on the Mountain. Either it's the song or there's something about the mountains with him. And the Go Tell It on the Mountain. How do you... Oh, I just know, I mean, I used to do church when I was younger, so I know that's a gospel song. And it might be a song that you need to go read the lyrics as well. I don't know. So, we have Miss Monroe and Natalie. Is there something about religious, not religious, the mountains? Did he live on a mountain? Wow, he was not religious, but his kids are in church. There you go. Okay. We traveled together to BC when I was a kid. Is that a mountain area? Oh, they're in a choir. Okay, there you go. That's a gospel song that has to do with religion. And if they are singing in a choir in the church, that would go with the Go Tell It on the Mountain. And Miss Monroe, yes, you went to the mountains with him. Okay, there you go. Each of you have your own validation. That is perfect. Thank you all for holding your comments. When I am done with this, I'm going to pull cards by age groups. Okay, so thank you. We don't want to mute, but we need you to hold your comments, and the muting will only be for 5 seconds. We got to slow down the chat. Okay, let me see what else he's got to say. Ah. Okay, this is what he's showing me. You could have gone down, and he has a look on his face. You could have gone down that way, but instead you went that way. So there's something about your journey. You could have gone, and he has that look on his face. She could have gone like that way, but she went that way. Do you understand that message? You went the way you were supposed to go. That's what he's saying. But you had an option. You could have gone that way. You could have gone that way. You chose the bright way. That's why he's showing me the one face, and then he's showing me the bright face. So do you understand that? Miss Monroe, do you understand that message? I just heard you say, oh my God. It's exactly what I needed to hear today. You know, when I do my prayers before I come on, I say, may those who need to receive a message receive the message. So that you can validate that, and you got the message. Thank you. I don't know if Natalie, but for sure. Oh my gosh, 200,000 likes, y'all. Thank you. Let me finish up this message. Thank you, thank you. I think it's when I had my surgery, I was confused and undecided. But I'm not going to say it's not wrong or right choice. You made the choice for the bright part, not the other part. So anyway, he's watching, he's seeing that. Do you know the name Jack or Jackson? Jack or Jackson? Thank you for tapping the screen. You guys got me up to 200,000. Jack or Jackson? That could be a city. Jackson, No, the only ones that should be commenting are Miss Monroe and Natalie. So Ashley has taken this all as well. Okay, Ashley, just, go ahead and give the consent. She's one of my mods. Just take it all in. You don't recall. J.A., Jack or Jackson. Jackson, Wyoming. It could be a city. It could be a pet's name. Jack or Jackson. Yes, Jack. Thank you, Miss Monroe. Okay. Y'all, you should be holding your comments. You're going to be muted. I'm trying to finish this message for 2 people. And then, well, actually 3 people because Ashley took it all as well. Okay, let me see. Okay, he's getting a little bit quiet, but he's saying, go back to the place. Go back to the place. Go back to the place. Yeah, we mute in love. We're only trying to stop the chat so that I can finish this message. And so don't take it personal. We're trying to stop the chat so that I can just be talking to Miss Monroe and Natalie and the mods. Okay, Ashley, perfect. Thank you. Go back to the place. There's a place, a memory. Okay. I don't know where that place is for you. Go back to the place. He's gone. Okay, so we stopped in Tennessee driving home from vacay, considered moving there. I wonder. I think he's talking about visiting at this point, and your grandma's house is for sale, and we were thinking of buying. So I don't know. There's 2 of you here. Go back to the place. I feel like there's a reason that you're supposed to go back to wherever there's a memory there. There's a memory. Oh, because of the mountains. Okay. Something, and this is about healing your heart as well, so you know. Okay. Now, for you, and your grandma's house is for sale, and you're thinking of buying it, for the other one, this could be go back to the place. Go back. But anyway, he's gone quiet. Whew. He's proud of you. You went this way. You went this way, not that way. So he's very proud of you. Okay. And I want to thank Miss Monroe and Natalie and Ashley that took everything as well. I will do my best. I'm still working on the other one. If I can get this uploaded to the tube, you can go watch it there. Rewatch it. I want to thank all of you. The comments sections are back open. I'm going to pull cards by, did I pull cards by age groups? Is Samantha still there? Nope. I'm getting ready to pull cards by age groups right now. Did I pull them yet, mods? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for watching my new videos. The one I uploaded this morning, holy moly. Woo! Holy moly. I just gave a session. Somebody, if you are just popping in asking if I'm doing readings, I just gave a session. So you just missed it, okay? So if we've missed somebody, which can happen, just know that this was a loved one's message for you. You can go back and re-listen as long as there's no tech issues. So, oh, I did it at the beginning. Did I pull the age groups already? Okay. Then what I'm going, no? Some people said no. Not the age groups. Okay, we're going to do age groups right now, okay? Thank you for the likes. Oh my gosh, you guys have me at 215,000 likes. Thank you for the new followers. Thank you for sharing it out. Samantha, I don't know, are you in here? She said give her 10 minutes, but I don't know where she might be headed to her store. Make sure you are following her. I'm going to pull cards by age groups right now. If you are 18 to 30, I am using the other deck, Soul Trees Ascension deck. Okay, so I want to welcome everybody. Welcome for being here. Welcome, welcome. As in all my lives are free. I don't ever charge. I never charge in here, but you have to understand that it's spirit guided. But as an energy exchange, please and thank you for going to watch my videos. Okay. All right. Now, if you click on my profile picture, it'll take you to my bio. All my social media is there. I do the tube on Mondays, Wednesdays, and sometimes Saturday mornings. Subscribe to me there. I do the same thing. I want to talk really quick about Code Purple. Y'all, in my bio, there is, and you scroll to my link tree, there is a link called Code Purple. Code Purple. If you are having a mental health crisis, you are looking for mental health intervention, resource information for you, for someone else, or you're the parent of a child. There are 195 countries. And if 195 countries, go to the Code Purple, click on your country. There's resource information. Please don't suffer in silence. You are not alone. There is help.